Hey everybody, it's Janette Burke here, and Hi everybody, it's Janette Burke here. I don't know if you're with me live or if you're on replay, you can let me know. I am redoing my live that I just did on Restream, so I'm doing it on Facebook now, and I'm going to be talking today about knowing the differences between pitching a story and pitching an infomercial. So welcome to Media Matters with Janette. And this is the live part series. In the comments below, you will also be able to subscribe to the newsletter, which is called Media Matters with Janette newsletter that comes out every other Friday. And it'll feature these type of videos and a lot more. So I am Janette Burke, and if you're joining me for the first time, I'd like to tell you a little bit about me and what Media Matters is all about before we get into talking about today's topic. So I am a media personality, a producer, an interviewer, an editor, an on-camera media trainer, a TV show and podcast host. So specifically, I am the host and creator of Janette's TV, which is a 4-time lifestyle online TV show. And it is a 4-time award-winning lifestyle web TV show. And it has a sister spinoff, which is called Janette's TV podcast. And what is Media Matters Live all about? Why do I do this every Monday at 3 o'clock? Because I created this series to help business owners like you, as well as CEOs, C-suite level executives, celebrities, founders, politicians who are using media or making media a part of their marketing, understand why it's so important to have media exposure in your business, but more importantly, like, what is the process of getting it? So how does the media work? And I also talk about things like some myths you might believe about the media, and I dispel those myths. And in this series, I also focus on my tips and tricks to make you look, sound, and feel your best on camera every time you have to go on camera, whether that's for a media or podcast interview or when you're making your own videos and lives on social media or on YouTube. So that's what this is all about. Now, again, today's topic is, do you know the differences between a pitch that is a story and a pitch that is an infomercial? So if you're watching me live right now, thank you so much for joining me. Please share your comments, ask me some questions. I will look and answer them. If you're coming back on replay, please let me know that as well. So let's get into this topic because it's really important. And I want to tell you, as a media person, I am every day hit up with pitches. And I know that my fellow colleagues, they're also hit up with pitches. So what makes us delete one and save the other? Well, it's the type of pitch that it is. So I want to see right away, is there a story here? Is it a relevant story? Does the pitch indicate that you know anything about me and my show and have actually watched it? Is there any reference to it in the pitch? Is there going to be something tangible that my audience is going to walk away with? Something that will improve something in their life, enhance it, or something that'll, give them a betterment, some type of betterment and improvement. It is not, hi, I've watched your show. You've got a huge audience. I want to be on your show. I can come on and talk about my business. That is not the type of story pitch I'm looking for. That is an infomercial, and that is going to get deleted because there's no relevance to me or to the audience. And I have a duty to my audience, as does everybody in the media. We need to provide our audience with relevant content, and it needs to be a story first, because you know what? No one likes an infomercial. No one likes to be sold. Think about that. When you go in a store and the salesperson's all pushy and just eager to make the sale and doesn't give you any relevant information about what that product is or how that product will enhance your life or anything relevant about it, just push, push, push to sell you on it, that isn't going to fly. You're probably going to walk out of that store and you're not going to buy anything. Well, that's the same thing with me and my audience. If I put somebody on my show who just sits there and goes on with these big, long sales winded pitch, the audience tunes out. Nobody wants to hear it. So this is not the type of story that's going to get you anywhere with me or with the media. And this would be true not just if you want to be a guest on someone's show, but if you were a sponsor of somebody's show and you took your sponsorship spot to sit there and go on about like things from a very salesy perspective, that's going to result in an immediate get off and you're never going to get back on. So this is not what I want for you. I really do want you to understand the differences about what makes a slick, salesy infomercial versus a true story that has heart and meaning and tangible, relevant facts and good storytelling in it about what your product is about and how that product would change or enhance somebody's life. So let me illustrate a little bit about what I mean. So, for example, I might be hit up with a pitch for a makeup company, a new makeup company, and there may be something about their makeup that makes it different than other makeups. And something in the makeup might be relevant for somebody who has pimples or pigmented skin, or it might be a 3-in-1 product that would save the audience time, effort, and money. Those are real tangible stories, as opposed to that same makeup company coming at me and saying, hey, I've got this new makeup product and I want to come on and tell you all about it, tell your audience all about it, and not really tell me what is significant about it or why it's something that my audience should want to know about or need to know about, or where's the story in it, where's the human element, where's the lifestyle component, right? Where is the part of that story that is somehow going to benefit or change my clients, or sorry, your clients in the end, my audience's life? Where are you hitting their pain points? If you don't have that, then it is nothing but a slick, big, fat infomercial, a big sales thing that obviously the audience will tune out. And we don't want that for them. So bear that in mind when you send out a pitch and know the differences. Now, I'm running out of time for today, so I'm going to leave you with this. If you are having problems getting media spots and or think that just having the spot is enough, it's not. You have to be prepared for that spot. If you want to make more videos and lives for social media and YouTube and you're having trouble with that, why not book this complimentary call with me? We call it a meet and greet, and we also have something called an audition. And in the meet and greet, you will just talk to me about what is holding you back, and I'll give you some helpful, useful tips, and also talk to you about how maybe I could work with you, because let's face it, this is what I do for a living. I help people like you get over these hurdles. Now, I mentioned an audition. So the audition is for something else. And that is people who come in and want to be considered interviewees or guests of Janette's TV and podcast. So we don't just book you. You have to go through a process. There is an audition involved to make sure that you don't give me a slick infomercial. And there's also an intake form that needs to be filled in. And then you will be presented with the interview showcase package opportunities. If you're looking to be a sponsor of Janette's TV and podcast with your product, the meet and greet will also require an intake be filled out. And then we will go to the call stage, and then you'll be presented with the sponsorship opportunities. So you can choose from there. So go ahead and, look up on www.janetteburke.com under the Work with Janette section, you can see everything there is to see about either being a sponsor or an interviewee. And we would be happy to go ahead with the meet and greet or the audition once you complete the questionnaire. Now, all this link will be in the comments below. And we would also want to invite you to share comments or questions or things you would like me to cover in the Dear Janette. Sorry, it used to be called Janette. In the Media Matters uh, lives. If you have a topic, we will look at it and we will consider talking about it. And if it's something we pick from you, we'll give you a shout out. Then you'll get exposure to some of my audience. And we would also like to invite you to view more Media Matters. Like if you love what I cover in these, we've got a whole bunch, and they're all for free on my blog at www.janetteburke.com slash blog -1. That link will also be below. So that's it for today, folks. And please come back next week. We are here 3 o'clock every Monday. Next Monday is the 30th, and our topic will be how to identify your audience and reach them on different platforms. So we look forward to seeing you then. And until next time, I want to see you in the spotlight. This is Janette Burke signing off.